welcome to the Cross Up today. I'm ShockSmash.
And I'm Z.
And today we'll be talking about the characters in Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Z, to get us started, this is insane. 73 characters, including Echo Fighters.
So far.
And and we're looking at another Nintendo Direct in 2 days.
Potentially, yeah. We might see another Nintendo Direct coming up really, really soon, just from a lot of the leaks that have been coming out from, I would say, semi-reliable sources, but they've been right about a lot of stuff, and Nintendo did delay their previous Direct for completely understandable reasons.
For sure.
But yeah, it should be hopefully coming up pretty soon.
Right. Well, okay, so Smash Brothers 4 was tough enough. 58 characters, and as we saw over the course of the 4 years it was out, the meta seemed to evolve from. It seemed like you were locked in. At first, you were locked into one character. Mm-hmm. You picked your character, you were locked in, you became a master of that character. Zero was a master of Diddy. We had these guys who were just right there, couldn't be beat. And then as we've kind of evolved, we've seen like Tweak, MK Leo, those guys have evolved and have picked up 2-3 characters that they play extremely well and use them as counter picks. And right now, it feels like the meta has definitely evolved from a one character, very true to your, very true, very loyal to your main, to this kind of group of characters you use to offset your opponent. With 73 characters and growing, because we know it's growing, where are we at? How do we go forward with that? How do we learn these matchups? How do we evolve the meta? Do you think people are still going to stick with one main, or do you think it's going to grow into like a cadre of characters?
That's a great question, Shock. And I think that really where the way the meta for Smash 4 is going, you're absolutely right. You can't just be a character specialist, in my opinion, and expect to succeed. Now, can you still be better than all of your opponents? Of course, absolutely. You're looking at people like DeBuzz, who primarily plays Rosalina Luma. I know he has played some other characters. I know he still plays very high-level Olimar, and I think he even picked up I think it was Cloud maybe for a couple of...
Picked up Cloud for a little bit, but he also had DeBale.
He had DeBale for a little bit. You have Nairo, who's actually a wizard with a whole bunch of characters, but he stays tried and true to Zero Suit Samus, and those guys are respectively, I believe, 3 and 4 on the power ranking for PGR, the PGR ranking 5. I believe they're 3 and 4 after Leo and Tweak, like you had mentioned. But I think Leo and Tweak did absolutely figure it out here, where you need to have multiple characters when you have a lot in the game, because there's just so many matchups.
Yeah.
And with the rebalancing coming in Ultimate, I can't see why people would only want to stick with one. Because like you said, so far, we already have 73 unique characters. And, of course, 6 of them are like Echo Fighters. But you know that they're going to have some differences. Because if Lucina is an Echo Fighter of Marth, we know that they have very different uses. Marcina players that, obviously both play Marth and Lucina will tell you that, I'll use Marth for this matchup, but not this matchup. I'll use Lucina for this one, but not Marth.
All the time,
And so why wouldn't Richter and Simon be any different? Why wouldn't now Pit and Dark Pit, since it's going to be, I feel like, exaggerated a little bit more, maybe Dark Pit and Pit are not going to be as similar because they're going to be Echo Fighters where they're going to be, based on the same build, but maybe with some more differences, because I don't feel like they were truly as different as Marth and Lucina were in Smash 4. So we might even see Samus and Dark Samus have different uses. And you're going to have to know each matchup a little bit differently. You might have to use one for a certain matchup and then have the other one as a backup. Just in case, hey, this one's kind of rough. I might need to use this mobility, or I might need to use this much power to, defeat this character. So, if you're going to be playing just one character out of the 73 so far, you're going to be in a world of hurt, because a lot of these guys who are pushing the meta for Smash 4 are going to carry on. And I really feel like they're going to be able to show a lot of success early on in Smash Ultimate with the multiple characters, because, it's going to be a new game. Everyone's going to kind of stick with their guns right now. You're going to see a lot of Bayonetta. In the very beginning of Smash Ultimate, you're going to see, a lot of Sheik, because people are just familiar with that character. And from the demos that I've seen, Sheik plays differently, but not too differently to the point where it's noticeable. I feel like some players will still have their opportunity to shine with the characters they mastered in Smash 4, but with what you're seeing in Ultimate, if you're going to be a one-trick pony, you might be, like in League of Legends, it's like a one-champ trick, I think is what they call it, something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
But that's what you might be. As soon as someone figures out the matchup, like, what are you going to do?
You're done, yeah. No, and I agree. With this many characters coming in, and here's the other thing, a complete rebalancing. We're looking at a point where people in the what we consider bottom tier now may jump up the top. Those guys you don't want to play or you screw around with to have fun with may become top tier players. There may be 20 like S tier characters. What happens if you get a complete reshuffling and the people that you're really good with now end up in lower or middle tiers? Or what if everybody's the top tier? What if they've done such a great job of balancing that there only really are like 2 tiers of like high tier and then mid-high tier? I mean, we're looking at completely different shuffling of balance and all these different characters, all these different matchups that if you cling too much to character loyalty, and I'm loyal, I'm a Marcina player, and I want to stick with Marcina, but I also want to try, I'm interested in trying Simon. I think he's just like a goofy kind of Conan, cool Castlevania throwback that I just want to try him out. I want to see what he plays like.
Yeah, and it's really exciting because the characters that are returning some have had a lot of tweaks. Some have, like Kirby's gone back to his melee dash attack from the demo that we've seen. So a lot of the characters play very similarly, where their movesets haven't changed, but the knockback has. So you have to approach certain options different in a different style. And I'm really looking forward to trying these new characters as well. I mean, Simon and Richter look like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Dark Samus, I'm a big Samus player myself, so I think Dark Samus is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
But I also really appreciate how they've changed a lot of the characters around as well. We haven't seen really any Captain Falcon footage.
That's true,
Aside from the snippets on the Nintendo website, which we have in the background here, you haven't seen too much Falcon play because he hasn't been available in the demo, and who knows how he might play. Maybe he's going to thrive off of the mechanics of the game being so much faster. Can you imagine seeing Falcon with dash dancing in this game? And, we've seen how exciting he was with the, I think it was the pivot dash is what they call it, or the extended dash dance in Smash 4. He's going to be even faster. Some of these characters are going to be even faster, or, and it's going to lead to more exciting gameplay. So I'm really just thrilled to see what characters there are going to be. Now, I'm excited for Pichu coming back because I play Pikachu, and Pichu's just like a troll character. But, I mean, he's going to be so tiny, and we all know the low profiling in Smash 4 became a big deal. When you would crouch under stuff, people would say, that one in the tournament. So if people are going to play Pichu and get the low profiles to avoid damage a lot more often, I mean, who knows? You might see Pichu counterpicks in Grand Finals, who was one of the lowest tier characters in Melee, being revitalized in Ultimate. I definitely want to give him a shot. I mean, taking a look at the roster, so many characters. I'm not a huge fan of King K. Rool, but I know that there's some die-hard fans for him and Ridley.
Ridley people, but heavies, fans who are like heavy characters, Ganon, DDD right now, they were drooling over King K. Rool and Ridley. So I mean, we've got a little bit of everything for every person that's coming up. It seems like this is one that's really going to grow the fan base, and it's not just going to be die-hard Smash 4 players. This is going to be a lot of new faces coming into the tournament scene, hanging out, learning all these new characters, and I think they're going to it's funny. They're going to do those weird things where, because they aren't focused on competition, they're going to come in and they're going to pick a character that they're just having fun with, and they're going to screw you up. And you're going to have to kind of adjust and learn these different things and go, okay, why on earth did they do that? But it's going to be 73 characters, new players. How many thousands of new people are, hundreds of thousands, if not a million people picking up the game to play it come December.
It's going to be incredible, and I'm so excited just to see everyone using the different characters, because with 73 already, I mean, who knows? We might hit 80. I mean, we still have 3 months, but that's only 7 more characters, and the rate that they've been releasing, like 3 or 4 every announcement. Maybe not every announcement, but
still, it's crazy.
There's a lot of characters. I mean, Dark Samus, Chrom, Ridley, Simon, Richter, King K. Rool, not out of nowhere, and Daisy, not out of nowhere, but it's that's a lot of characters added to this game that we already are aware about, including the fact that everyone's coming back. Like they said, I believe they're going to announce everyone before the game comes out officially. I'm not sure about how DLC is going to fit into that, but with all these characters, I can't understand how one person would say, I'm just going to never compete with another character.
Right.
Sure, you might be better with this character, but to say that you're only going to practice one character at a high level, I feel like that's like saying you want to write a check when you can pay with a debit card. I feel like it's an old school method that's going to go away. If you look at a lot of the other competitive fighting games, I mean, you have your top tiers. Obviously, the top tiers are being played. But now you're seeing a lot of counter picks come in because it's like, you know what, I might as well try this because who knows this matchup, or how do you know this matchup, or et cetera, et cetera. Street Fighter 4, by the end of Ultra, had so many characters, and you saw so many different ones win Evo. You know, you saw Yun, you saw Ryu, you saw Rose, Akuma. You even saw like Elena and when Gamer Review was playing with Adon. So many characters, and I feel like that's only possible when you have a huge roster. And Smash Ultimate's becoming just that. It's an amazing roster, which the game is becoming more competitive. Smash is being taken more seriously by a lot more people. You know, I'm sure I heard Sonic Fox actually started to enter in a couple of locals in New York.
Yeah, he's
I'm excited to see what he does in the Ultimate because he's going to get a fresh start like a lot of other people. Now, he might not have the advantage or the head start from the experience, but, I mean, that guy knows how to win, so who knows?
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. You tell us what you think. 73 characters. Are you gonna be loyal? Are you gonna have one main? Are you gonna branch out? Kind of adjust the meta? Have multiple characters? Let us know. We're looking forward to it. I'm ShockSmash.
And I'm Z.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Okay, thanks for watching. I'm ShockSmash.
And I'm Z. And if you really liked what you watched today, be sure to follow us and subscribe. Also, check out our Twitters at SmashBro_Z.
And it's Steve J. Shockey.
See you guys.
Bye.